When in all honesty, I'm probably some undercover boss that's covering the property costs of a lot of different things that would make someone, a grown person, cry or just curl up in a ball of stress because the just the responsibility alone would be so overwhelming that a person would just start digging through a fucking cabinet above their sink for something to fucking fix or whatever, or just to fucking get away from, oh my god, what do I do? I have to call people and talk to them about this because I'm not sure. I don't know, I just think. I have to go and get stuff straightened out. I'm not going to sit up here and not work and go through this stupid shit. And I shouldn't say stupid shit. I shouldn't have to work with people who are incompetent. I shouldn't have to work with people that are negligent. I shouldn't have to work with people that are ignorant. And I'm not saying working with music. And I'm not saying physical labor. I mean being on a phone and explaining to people I need to eat. I need a bed to sleep in. I need a desk to work at. That's what I'm talking about. Having to work with people for that, having to barter for food when I offer up my services to so many different people, and then you guys say, well, why aren't we getting any money? Because you're not taking care of the dude that's taking care of everybody else, and you're trying to act like he's some little kid that needs to learn a lesson. It's like, no, he already learned that shit. He learned it in a week when he was still a teenager. He knows all this stuff. If you treat him like a baby, he's gonna let you treat him like a baby. But when it gets to a point that he has no use for you, then you leave and someone else will help him do more good. If you're not helping me do more good, you're hurting me and making me look bad. And I'll build a case as much as I have to against a person who's going to try and mock someone and say that they're intellectually held back or they don't know how to do this or that or they're dependent on someone. I'm a team player. I work with other people. I know there's power in numbers. I also know what it's like to be intimidated by a group of people. But there's no way in hell I'm going to sit somewhere and have people tell me I have to do absolutely everything on my own. If that's the case, then give me my money. I'll go out on some island and I'll live well. I will live fine and I will be completely independent in every way, shape, or form of the human lifestyle. And I'm not talking about some ego-driven society where it matters what people think about you. I'm talking about eating healthy and exercising and having what I need around me that I can educate and entertain other people to get everyone in agreement. I'm very upset. I'm very disappointed. And I'm sorry I get so off the handle that I have a foul mouth or a sharp tongue, but I can't explain things in an intellectual manner. I can't explain things um, you know, I can't only say something so many times and having you not listen to me all the time and then other people stop listening to me and then no one's listening to me and then I have people saying this guy's living in his car and he's crazy. But then I sit down with producers and then one day they're like, this dude is the man. This guy is awesome. Like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like, he can do anything, anywhere, anytime, and people think he's a bum. Like, this couldn't be more perfect. Let's just get him in the room with some of these people and see what the hell's really going on. But I'm not about that. I'll sit in there, I'll figure out what's going on, I'll fix it, and then I'll report to somebody. I'm not just trying to go and bitch and whine. But if I report to someone several times and tell them that there's something wrong and they don't do anything, well, then they shouldn't be working there. I have people that'll get on the phone and scream at someone immediately and be like, yo, you need to pay money. You need to this you're not gonna talk to Sam if you're not gonna pay money. I don't need them to do that either, but they would. There's people that can do anything with what I do. And it needs to stop being looked at as a money hole that's just gonna people are just gonna lose profits by being near it. Because no, this is something that can make a lot of money. People think that music is just a hobby for some reason. I'm not trying to milk artists. I'm trying to get a bunch of really good artists all on the same song, all on the same album. Just a huge collaborative CD. Is that my main goal? No. If I see an artist and they want a single, I'll make them a single. There's artists down there that I want to work with because things aren't working out up here. And I'll record Rocky anytime. And Piff, I'll work with Piff again in the future. It's just stuff got weird. I asked him to borrow his guitar for a week and then I've had it for 6 months. I'm finally getting it back to him. There's a lot of stuff going on. I haven't seen Mike Nelson because he's been out of state, probably talking to other labels, probably talking to other movers and shakers to get more music in more places, get stuff going global, at a global level. Some people are just thinking about one state, one country, one town.
I'm thinking about the whole world. I'm thinking about courses where people don't even know what the hell you're saying, but everyone who in different places that speaks different languages likes it because it's catchy. And then when people hear about the message behind the song, they're like, whoa, that's pretty cool. That's what he's talking about, and this is his interpretation of it, or whatever. I'm always doing something, but I'm not gonna work with people that are gonna act like I need to get a job. If I go and see the mother of my child, and something happens where I'm not working with the company, and the mother of my child goes to me and goes like, "You need to figure something out. We need to eat." I'll go back to scrubbing toilets and washing dishes. I don't care. You know me, but there's no reason that someone with my skills should be scrubbing toilets or washing dishes, unless I'm trying to make sure that she doesn't have to do that, or that the boys don't have to do that. But for people to step into my circle and into my situation and into my life